Am I allowed to say wife beater? Am I allowed to say wife beater? Anybody that is used to wearing a tank top, a sleeveless tank top that shows the armpits and stuff, why, hello there guys, and welcome back to Not Only Surviving but Thriving Living in Thailand with me, your crazy kooky host. Yes, it is Dr. Mark Sabean, bringing you his top 10 things of things. His top 10 things of things? His top 10 list? Damn it, here's 10 things that I would pack if I was coming to Thailand to visit or live here, okay? Now, please pay attention because these are coming off the top of my head faster than my hair is, and they are in no particular order other than, well, they're just, I tried to make it cohesive. If you stick around to at least the middle of this video, you will learn what the number one thing is that you definitely need to bring to Thailand. Other than that, guys, let's just go. Now, I understand that this is a video about what to bring. So this is kind of, it's what to bring, but it's also what not to bring. Guys, listen, if you have a really nice watch, and I'm talking like a Rolex, an AP, anything like that, please leave it home. Pack yourself a Timex, a Casio, something like this, because if you're going to the bars, if you're planning on bringing home a girl or something like that, you don't want to be worried about a $10,000, $20,000 watch, okay? Not only that, you don't want to be in the news because you got jumped by some thugs because of your watch, okay? Really, you don't have to. It's not going to impress anybody here if you're wearing a Rolex, because most people think it's fake, and the guys that don't think it's fake, you don't want to impress them, okay? So Timex, Casio, anything but a fine timepiece. Now, being someone who has as many phones as I have, I will say this much: I do not believe that these things are as waterproof as the companies claim. I can definitely say that the GoPro sure is not waterproof. I would definitely suggest bringing a waterproof case for your phone, and if you have a little tiny waterproof bag or something that you can carry, definitely bring that. Put your stuff in it, because I'm gonna tell you something, when it rains, there's a reason why they call them tropical rainstorms, okay? Just so you fully understand, everything is more intense here. That's what makes my grab a beer and pool day so much more enjoyable. Look at that. Woo! That just happens out of the blue, like that. This may or may not be a touchy subject. However, I'm gonna go there. A lot of people won't, but you know me, being the least politically correct YouTuber on all of YouTube, if you're packing a package that could make Shaq blush, you might want to pack your own condoms. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. The condoms here in Thailand are a little bit on the smaller size. Now, that being said, luckily enough, I couldn't make a chinchilla blush, let alone Shaq, so it's not a problem for the doctor. However, if you're one of those guys that are fortunate enough to be well endowed, yep, I would definitely bring my own condoms. Trust me, you want the condoms here, guys. I'm not gonna go over how many, the numbers, but trust me, you want the condoms. Now, my legal team informs me that I must apologize to anyone that was offended by that joke. I by no means meant that anyone of color, African American, etc., would have a larger than the normal white guy. I was simply stating that because of the fact that Shaq is 7 foot, what, 1,400,000,000 pounds. I'm going to assume that his is a little bit larger than, well, it's definitely larger than mine. Yours, I'm not sure, but I am told by the legal team that I do need to explain that that was not a racial joke, nor is this a racial joke either. If you have feet the size of Shaq, you might want to bring yourself some shoes as well. Sandals, whatever it is you are wearing, sneakers, I don't care. Listen, if you have extraordinarily large feet, which I do not have, same as I don't. Anyways, I would bring yourself some shoes because typically you're not going to find anything larger than a size 10, possibly a size 11 here. You could go to specialty shops, but then you are paying crazy prices. So yeah, I mean, if you can squeeze them into your bag, I know they're huge, but yeah, try to bring an extra pair of sandals or sneakers or something. Again, because of the rain, you're going to get them wet. You know, you might in a drunken stupor lose one of your sandals on the beach one night, or in a bar, in an alleyway, a bathroom. Who knows where you're going to lose it, but there is a good chance that you will lose at least one of your footwear. So yeah, bring them if you are a larger sized guy. Again, I apologize to anyone who is extraordinarily tall that might have been offended by that joke. Now, along those lines, it doesn't matter if you're Shaq or not, I would bring a pair of water shoes. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. Even if you're not going to the beach, you're going to need water shoes in Thailand. Why, you ask?
Yeah, look, that's moved.
That's why. That happens so frequently, it's crazy. Now, I have seen a lot of people recommending that you bring sunscreen. However, the problem with that is if you're like me and you do not want to bring check-on baggage, you can't carry it in your carry-on unless you bring a little tiny tube, and that's just a waste. You can buy sunscreen here. Look, it's a little bit more expensive than it is back home. But at the end of the day, if you are concerned about skin cancer, which oddly enough I'm not, apparently, because I don't use sunscreen at all, you can definitely get sunscreen here, no problem. Now, not to get too techy or anything like that, but guys, bring the proper power adapter for Thailand, okay? You want to bring one of the 2-prong adapters, which is a 220 volt adapter, okay? You're going to need that for your laptop and anything that has the 3 prongs. So this is the way I look at it, since we're in Thailand. Bring a female one, not a lady boy one. Female, lady boy. Got that? Yeah. You want a 2-prong adapter so that you can charge your laptop and stuff like that. Most of your cell phones have the flat 2 adapter anyway, so who cares about that? But yes, if you're bringing your laptop or camera gear, stuff like that, that has the 3-prong, you're definitely going to want to bring a 2-prong adapter. A lot of hotels are set up for the North American stuff. A lot of them are not, so keep that in mind, okay? Bring the proper adapters. Bangkok belly is truly a thing that happens to a lot of tourists here. Thankfully, it's never really happened to me. Yes, I have gotten horrifically sick with food poisoning, but that was my own fault for eating something that, well, I damn well knew I shouldn't be eating in the first place. However, I'm going to tell you something. If you get here and diarrhea hits, Bangkok belly hits, there is nothing better than having activated charcoal tablets. You can pick them up at any CVS, any Walgreens, anything like that in the States. Any pharmacy, Walmart in the world, you can pick up activated charcoal tablets. I would definitely suggest packing some if you have anything beyond a steel stomach. I would definitely bring some because you don't want to be running around to pharmacies trying to find them when you've got the runs. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep this as clean as possible. Activated charcoal tablets. I would bring them, trust me. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. It's a shitty situation. Common sense. This seems to be the one thing that every guy forgets to pack when they're coming to Thailand. That, or as I've said many times, I'm 100% convinced that there's some machine or something at the airport that just sucks it right out of us upon arrival. So here's my advice to anybody. Take what little common sense you have, roll it up into a little tiny ball, stick it inside of a sock, wrap that in duct tape, put some magnets around it, stuff it in your luggage, and hopefully you'll get through customs, immigration, with some of it intact, because guys, you definitely need your common sense here in Thailand. Now here's one where you're going to thank me, and in turn I'm going to thank you for listening to me. Deodorant. Guys, pack stick deodorant. Unless you're one of those weirdos that uses the liquid roll-on or the spray stuff, you stinky bastard. Trust me, you are not going to be able to find good deodorant here. In almost 3 years, I have never found stick deodorant in Thailand at all. I was lucky enough when I was in Cambodia to find some, but it was $8 a pack, which was kind of crazy. So hit Costco, bring yourself deodorant, do everybody, especially me, a favor. Please pack deodorant. Now also, when we're talking about grooming, I would bring some razor blades as well as a small can of shaving cream. You can buy shaving cream here, but it is really discouraging to spend $10 on really shitty shaving cream. Also, razor blades, guys, here, if you're using good blades like the Gillette Fusion, they are horrifically expensive. Now, apparently, according to my legal team, again, redneck jokes are, well, I guess they're just off limits for me now. So I will say this much: anybody who is more comfortable wearing am I allowed to say wife beater? Am I allowed to say wife beater? Anybody that is used to wearing a tank top, a sleeveless tank top that shows the armpits and stuff, pack a t-shirt or a golf shirt or something like that, because they don't want you wearing that in the temples. And if you have to go to immigration, yeah, they don't want to see your hairy armpits, okay? You know the shirt that I'm talking about. I'm not allowed using the term anymore, according to my legal team. Anyways, yeah, pack at least one shirt. As I've said in other videos, I would not pack a whole lot because it's way cheaper to buy them here. Plus, it's nice to have something new and fresh. I'm just saying, you could get one of these. So there you go. That's pretty simple, that's pretty easy, and extremely basic. You can get anything here that you need, with the exception of the stick deodorant and the common sense, but it will make your life just a little bit easier if you bring those other items with you. Especially, guys, I'm going to tell you something, the water shoes, believe me, you will thank me for that. And anybody that's coming again to get their shack on, I'm just saying, if you want to live your best life, you might want to think twice. Anyways, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I do have one quick question for you. Anytime I recommend anything, I never put links in the description, anything like that, because I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to sell you anything or that I'm making any money off of affiliate links or anything like that. But what I would like to know is, if there's a product that I use and I can personally attest to the fact that I do use it, you guys want me to put links in the description? I'm not trying to make any money off you, I promise. I just think it might be easier that you guys know that, hey, look, Doc recommends it, so how bad can it be? You know, really. Anyways, guys, again, live your best life. If you're not living your best life, find out what you need to do today to get living it. Is anything less than the best? You know it. Till next time, cheers.